All right, everybody. So, me and Copper there, we're getting on the road. This is the last time I will see the homestead for about 32 or 33 days. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time at Mom and Dad's house. After all the rain, and this isn't all humidity, I actually just got out of the shower, but after all the rain, it's actually really pretty out here. You can see the view. Gonna be a pretty sunset. Tiger lilies are blooming. Well, here goes nothing. Let's go for a walk on the Appalachian Trail and try and get better a little bit. So make sure and like, subscribe, and share so you can follow my trip and who knows, see where it takes us. Thanks y'all for watching.
Hey y'all, it's me. Today's a big day for our family. We're getting ready to take Aaron on his adventure, his journey. He'll be out here in a moment. I think he's just grabbing some GoPro batteries and of course the puppy. I'm gonna sit in the back with my little grandpup because that's what I do. I'd rather be with the critters. But Copper's laying on the sofa. Copper's asleep, so he's starting off tired. While we're waiting, I'll show you my little garden. It's really taken off. We've got some cabbages and some colored beets in there. This is the temporary garden space for these guys. I just didn't have garden space ready for them. When it was time, we've got some carrots, 3 little pots of carrots, and yeah, I know that's kind of insignificant, but, and there comes the grandpa and Aaron. Say hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
All right, Copper, you ready to go bye-bye? You've got a big adventure coming up, bud. Come on. What I thought you guys would enjoy, it is so beautiful today, and the mountains, everything is, with all the rain that we've had over the last couple of weeks, it is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to put it on speed vision. What you lost?
His leash.
Okay, you took it off down here by your truck, I guess. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and just run the camera on the speed vision feature and let y'all just see the beauty of this area right now for the end of May, and everything is just lush and green. Especially, we had actually 5.5 inches of rain a couple of days ago. It did some pretty significant damage in some places, but yeah, let me change it all over to the speed vision and let's enjoy this little trip. Alright, we're at the drop-off spot. He's packing up in a very, very, very heavy pack. Kind of concerns me because his knees are not the best in the world. Pops has the copper pot, but it is absolutely one gloriously gorgeous day. This is this little creek, guys. Isn't that pretty? It's that time that it's so healing. It'll take him a week to just get used to that, the heaviness of that back. Yeah, and he's 40 years old, but it still hurts a mama's heart to drop him off on the trail. But I'm excited for him as well. And Copper Pot will have a blast. We appreciate all of you that have helped him get started on this journey. And I've committed to do something with him. I've committed to go sugar-free for a month for the 30 days, and also to walk 2 miles a day at my local spot where I walk. So yeah, it's not that big of a deal, but I figured that way I would be in solidarity with him. If any of y'all want to join that, of course you probably won't see this until after he's off of it, but anyway, it's going to be an exciting, exciting 2 weeks, or month. I don't know where I got the 2 weeks from, but yeah, that's to keep the perspiration out of his eyes.
All right.
What you looking for?
Oh, okay.
Can I untangle something for you?
GPS. Get him started in the right direction.
All right. I love the video.
All right, guys.
You ready
We'll
for
see you
this
soon.
cover?
Yeah, he doesn't really want me taping him from behind, but I figured he can edit this if he doesn't want me to tape him walking across the little stream. Papa's gonna go over there and check it out, I think. It is a beautiful spot. But there they go, y'all.
What's up, everybody? So, day one in the books. We made it about 3 miles, 3.5 miles. We didn't get started till, I guess, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And found a real pretty spot here. Next to a little creek right off the trail. The shelter is still a couple miles away, and it's getting late, and Copper is tired. So I don't think we're going to be walking anymore tonight. I see a nice little spot right over there, and we're going to set up our first camping area. I think we're just going to call it a day out here in the woods. I didn't get any of the very first day on film. That was intentional, not the first leg of the trip, because I needed to go. I needed to get started and get to a point of no return where, all right, I'm too far to walk back. Too far to call mom and dad and be like, I'm hurting, just come get me. Been a rough day. I think I overpacked my bag a little bit, or I'm just way more out of shape than I thought. Also, the stretch that we started on, coming up here, I'll tell you when I set up the camp. The first part, we gained 1900 feet, I think, elevation, in only 3.5 miles. So it's a wicked little hill. I mean, it's brutal. And whew, man. He is snoring like a wildebeest. So with that, I think I'm gonna move the bags over here. Start getting our little spot set up. Make some dinner. And definitely not gonna have any problems going to sleep at, I don't know, 7 o'clock. Probably sleep until 7 o'clock. Well, let's get started setting up our campsite. All right, so day 2, morning. A little bit late, it's like 10 o'clock. It took Goofy Kid here a few minutes to get used to sleeping in the tent. We had some issues with him trying to steal the sleeping bag. And but they kind of got it figured out, so we're good now. So this morning we woke up early, had a little breakfast, and just chilled out because it's such a pretty spot. So now it's time to go fill up water bottles and time for us to start walking again. All right, well, it's about that time. So last night, like I said, setting up camp, I was pretty tired. First night walking, so it wasn't too bad. You know, some people were worried about me going through withdrawals and stuff like that, but day 1, not bad. Really too tired to even think about anything. So today we're gonna walk, see if we can find somewhere to fish maybe, and just go. Let's see what happens. Made it to the top of Snowbird Gap. You can see it's finally starting to clear out a little bit, or level out. And it's much nicer walking once it's level and you're on top of the mountain instead of going up the mountain. Oh, downhill. I haven't seen downhill in a while. Come on. So we made about 4 miles, I guess, or so. Oh, he's mad at me. I woke him up. We had to stop up here and let him rest for a minute. He's a dead doggo. But we walked up. We're at the top of Snowbird Mountain, and this is a FAA VORTAC, some kind of aviation guide that they use for airports and aircraft use. Don't really know exactly what it does, but it does something like that. More importantly, it's kind of cleared out up here, so it gives you a good view of the Smoky Mountains. Hartford, Tennessee back there. If you can see it way back in the distance. I think that might be Lake Hartford back there. I don't remember exactly which one that is. Pretty spot. This is kind of part of what makes it all worth it. So I think we're going to go. We don't have much more time. We don't have much more time here. But we need to get back on the trail because we're running a little bit low on water. Until we head back down the mountain. We hit a couple springs, only about a mile until we hit some water. And then I think we'll come across like 2 miles to Groundhog Creek shelter. And we might stay there. We'll see how crowded it is. I haven't seen a whole lot of people. So we might stay at the shelter and keep from having to bust out all the equipment and everything. We'll see how that goes. What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 3. Me and Copper got up early this morning and we're about 3 miles in already. It's about 10 o'clock. Last night was kind of a shitty night. We ended up deciding to go to one of the shelters, and I won't do that again. It was crowded. One, the shelters are little and there's a lot of people out here right now. I haven't passed a lot of people, but there's a lot of people, I guess, walking, and the shelters are popular. And so it was crowded. There was a lot of people. We didn't sleep good. People a little bit loud and, you know, rolling in all hours of the night. Even though we went on out to like one of the far camping spots, I guess you could say. So from now on, we're going to do like we did the first night. And we're just going to find a place like this one right here where we're at. There's places kind of like this all over the place, and that's where we'll make our camp. Also didn't sleep real good. Copper was a little bit restless because of people, you know, a lot of people coming in and out and shining their lights in the tent and everything. Also, it's that 65, 70 hour mark, I guess, right now, where I haven't had anything to drink or any nicotine. And so hitting that little bit of detox threshold there. Not feeling real good. Didn't sleep good last night. Not fun, you know. I'm sucking, but I can do it, and you know, I wanted to. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So that's, you know, one reason I wanted to do to document a lot of this is, you know, prove that if that anybody can do it. So with that being said, we are going to keep going. We've got about another mile, and I'm having some equipment issues. One, I just can't get it to fit right. I need to unpack it. Also, some other things I need to change around, and why I'm still just a couple minutes. Right now, we're about 30 minutes from the mountain farm. I'm having my mom and dad come and grab me. We're gonna go back there. I'm gonna unpack. I'm gonna reevaluate, set everything up, set the pack back up, and get all that stuff done, and then we'll all head back out to the same parking spot where they're dropping me off at. So it will be good to go. All right, well, we are going to hop off here, and I'll show you guys the rest of this little trail on down to where we're going, and we'll go get some equipment and gear fixed.